Welcome to your magical moon message. This is the peace dealer as we wrap up this pre-Leo season. Cancer season. Moon in Leo, Sun in Cancer. That was not shade to Cancers, my bad. I just had to say that. So, other than that, this is salacious. You're gonna taste the drama today. It's heating up. Literally, it's heating up. I think Vegas wants to reach like the highest record of degree weather. You have people who are traveling to Death Valley just to get burned alive, which I think is just an amazing symbolic representation of humanity in these days and times. And I don't even see it as a bad thing. It's hilarious to me, to us. Never mind. Anyway, Moon in Leo is understanding the courage necessary to manifest the power of your sincere emotions. So, I can think up of a melody. I think I'm gonna sing da 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 da. Yeah, I think Gemini. I think I'm gonna do it like that. And then once you have that framework and skeleton, then you can put some feeling into it with Cancer. Da 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 da. See how I put a little bit of juice on that? You know what I'm saying? Da 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 verse da 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 da. You can feel that one. Not to say that you wouldn't feel the first one, but you feel this one. So now, when we apply the Leo spice to it, na 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 na, and then we perfect it in Virgo. After Virgo's like, yeah, you're doing a little bit too much, Leo. Boom, boom. We are adding heart to our emotion, and this is the formula to create all kinds of drama as we move the moon to Sagittarius and the sun will actually be in drama land. Leo. All right, so this is very beautiful. Drama is necessary for any television show, movie, or performance to actually hit right. You watch any production and there's no conflict, there's no drama, the bitch is mid. Why do you think people love telenovelas? Like the drama inherent in any narrative is what keeps the fire going. And some people take it really overboard. Anyway, it is what it is, man. The rest of Cancer season from this conjunction is going to draw us to the moon in Virgo, 24 degrees opposite 27 degrees Pisces Neptune. And that's when the sun will now enter drama Leo, and we are going to literally heat up this summer. Oh my God. Fuck. All right. The North Node is in Aries. And if you're not fire resistant, I'm majority Earth, and Earth is kind of weak against fire. Sorry. Why is sorry on that license plate? Anyway, it does provide structure for fire though. So that's you need solid structure to shape the fire so it doesn't burn everywhere. I'm looking at you, fire. But other than that, yeah, this is definitely really beautiful because that range of the moon from the new moon in Cancer at the end of Cancer season to Virgo, that final part of Cancer season, is you literally feeling this new moon activation we had yesterday, and it's the process of feeling how your powers are activated. Okay, I want to say it again. This range from Moon in Cancer, Leo, and Virgo before the sun moves into Leo is the initial activation of these new superpowers in determining exactly how they feel. So it's happening right now. Infinity. By the time, I just saw an Infinity car. By the time the moon goes into Virgo, you are understanding legitimate details of how to now manifest more courage with the sun in Leo, which is actively charging the fuel that you tanked your body with relative to the quality of emotions you are feeling. All right. God damn, it's so hot. All right. So, I knew I'm hot, but this is just, woof. I didn't know I was this hot. No. But other than that, it is definitely a great period to feel yourself. The second house quality to this activation, once again, is drawing an understanding of strength that activates your power. You're going to, with this Leo energy, feel in the rubbing the wrong way of your authenticity as it clashes with other people's egos. And you might not even notice, because in these people's minds, they're giants. But to you, they're like little Chihuahua dogs. They're like, and you're like, oh, you little insignificant, weak dog. You're so hilarious. Look at your bark being more than your bite. If you get caught up in drama that's created because of the projection of people's insecurities, most of this insecurity is being triggered by an invisible facet of you and other people that they may not be fully aware is being triggered by them, because they're being aware of how elements of their own personality and character are not in integrity, are not authentic. You ever see someone who feels like they're super real until someone who's actually real shows up, and that person, without saying anything, just exposes a person who's trying to act the part? That's gonna make that person feel a certain way. Instead of that person looking within and realizing, maybe I should stop being a weak little bitch, they're gonna project that to the person who wasn't even trying to get at them, because they're really real, and nothing real can be threatened. Okay, so this charging of your power is not only helping you understand the strength of what's manifesting, but with its proximity to Mercury, and Venus is getting ready to go retrograde, you are understanding this mini activation of your brain and your heart's passionate response to the value of what you're actively bringing into form. And this is a nuclear-esque quality transit that, through this intensification of the energy fixed that is strengthening itself, you will, coming into the moon in Virgo, really experience the quality of not only how much stronger you are becoming, but given that the second house is all about money, self-esteem, confidence, this is going to test how confident you are expressing more eccentric facets of your individuality. Because remember, the first four individual signs are Aries, Taurus, Gemini, and Cancer. And the first social sign is Leo. Cancer to Leo is that ingress from leaving the house and going out the fucking side and shining your best. Because now we're social. We're interacting with other people in our society. And a shift like that, opposite Pluto, bears this extremity, so that with the square that the moon, Mercury, and Venus and Leo are making to Taurus with Uranus and Jupiter, the expansion of our worth, as I see the word finance, the expansion of our value puts us in a position to take more risks. For example, if I was a fairly good guitar player, I would feel somewhat confident to express my skills on stage. I won't necessarily do more than what I feel I'm capable of. And that fourth house quality of safeness and comfort is going to perhaps have me be in my comfort zone. That's entirely different if, relative to this year, like Jupiter going to Taurus, I upgraded my ability and quality of guitar playing. It's not like it was last year. I learned I don't even play guitar. I learned a few new riffs. I learned a few new melodies. I upgraded the quality of my guitar, because when Jupiter goes into Gemini, we're going to upgrade the skill of playing the guitar. But I got a brand new guitar. That shit is way, way better quality than the old guitar I have. Now, when I go on stage, I'm going to be a lot more confident to express my skill, because the quality of my guitar is so much better than what I used to play with before. And I'm willing to take more risks outside my comfort zone, because the quality of what I'm playing with has evolved. It's expanded. And so relative to May, where we had this Jupiter Taurus ingress, this is facilitating, okay, the awareness of this expansion by seeing how more we can fill in, what more we can establish, and how much more passionately we can establish this. Because what Leo reminds you is the more appreciation and value, Taurus, you have for yourself, the more courage you have to express yourself. And that's why a weak second house makes for a weak, stifled fifth house. All right? Too strong of a fifth and second can make one very narcissistic because they have too much value that it gets to their literal head. Looking at you, Leo. No, I'm joking. So other than that, maybe Cap and Sag, no, I'm joking. So other than that, this definitely puts you in a pivotal position to revisit the market growth from this recent new moon. And we also have to take advantage of the fact that this activation is supernatural and it's metaphysical, Neptune and Pisces, and extra dimensional, Uranus and Taurus, nature, which gives you more of an understanding to perceive these things. Extra dimensional forces pervade through people's physical vessels, and in the pockets of darkness, pain, and negativity that they can house in and reside, will, like puppets, possess people to be used as literal pawns in order to be physical vessels to voice their doubt on what you're doing, mostly indirectly. All you have to do is ask yourself, did you ask them? No. If this is coming through unsolicited, especially projected negatively through their insecurity, that lets you know that's an agent that was sent specifically to you to alter the confidence you have in what you're manifesting. The confidence in manifesting these abilities is like putting an app onto the market that's never before been seen. So you're dealing with these old geezers who don't understand why, and I don't want to bring old people into this. You're dealing with these ignorant people who don't understand the value of programming in the 90s, where they didn't know that computers and technology were going to take over the way they've done. They're still using fax machines. They're still using fucking pagers and beepers with their old asses. All right. And the reason why this is important is if in bringing something new into this world, it requires the confidence and courage to overcome the old traditions. This is the opposition of Pluto, and the old narratives that don't necessarily apply with where you're evolving and leveling up into. So with the moon in Leo, feel that courage, feel that passion, really invest in activities that stimulate your creativity, because this is going to help strengthen the direction you are feeling in. Might I remind you, check out the Ultimate Guide to the Law of Assumption, or just watch your favorite Law of Assumption video. You could check out Be Something, Be Someone Amazing, or but it's by Tom Kieran. Definitely check him out. He dropped a banger today about how you don't have to do anything to manifest money and love instantly. It's funny how we always go to money and love, Venus, but it's not about doing nothing. It's about staying in that state of already having it. And that's a decision. And you can let that doubt crop up and sabotage it, which I've done, everyone's done, or you can just be an adult and decide that what you are stepping into, you already have it. Quantum mechanics, all right? The illusion of separation, quantum entanglement. You're not separate from what you want. So like, you're responsible for what you're experiencing. That's Saturn and Pisces, and you just definitely want to allow the kinkunks that the moon in Leo will make to this Pisces energy to integrate through your imagination the quality of passion you want to have. So instead of just boundlessly expressing passion, imagination is your template with which you can bring the material, the non-material realm into the physical through your heart. All right. And that's basically it. What is the way you want to feel? Are you going to wait for something to happen before you feel it? Or are you going to feel it now and allow that to happen? Not because you're manipulating everything or anything, but because you're aligning to what's already here. Get out your own way and enjoy what happens on this day and tomorrow, because this will really work well for finances, even if just in an internal sense where you feel more confident to command that physically. And allow people to hit you with their doubt and whatever. They never hit you with truth. They hit you with opinions. So just ask, who asked you? And if no one did, they're an agent. They're a demonic agent. Whether they want to admit that or not, whether they're aware of it or not, just get context, because people giving you unsolicited projections, they're doing it for a reason, and you could just slay them with your sword of truth, because we don't play that. Godspeed. Peace.